Hello, here we are, countdown to Christmas style. Here are eggs. I don't have much left. What remains of my cake bites, as I prefer to call them. And let me just say, these are now, I made them on Sunday, it's Tuesday, better than ever, they're better than ever. So definitely, the first day you eat them, they're not as impressive. It takes a little time for them to set up inside and become fantastic cake bites. What it is, again, is cake mixed with icing while it's hot, while the cake is hot. Crumb it all up, mix it into like it's like a uniform product. Chill it, and then you scoop it kind of like truffles. Roll them, chill the balls, then dip them in chocolate. Fantastic. Use whatever kind of flavors you want. I did chocolate and chocolate on the inside, and then I coated them in white chocolate or milk chocolate or dark chocolate, and I had like crushed candy canes, which to me is the best version. Some of them I had without the candy canes. Mr. F prefers those for textural reasons. Anyway, the day of, I was feeling like massive amounts of labor went into that, because it makes like, you make like 80 of them. But at this point, because you get so many, it was worth it. I'll do it again, I guess. Alright, random updates. I think there's 3 days till Christmas. I think I'm done going to the stores. I got all my gift boxes out that had to get out. I did not have time, I'm sorry to say, this year to do any extras for giveaways. Really things, if it hadn't been for the massive snowstorm, I might have been able to pull it together, but that really set me back. Still have got some snow out there. I'll show you. I don't know, can you see? I don't know, there might be like 10 inches left. Tons of broken plants and trees and stuff in our yard, which is kind of sad. Kid's very favorite climbing tree, the only tree she could climb, and she was so proud of herself. Her 2 branches she uses to climb broke. So that's going to be somewhat depressing when she figures that out. The news have not worked out all week, mostly due to the power issues, then my timing issues with trying to get Christmas ready, and the fact that it's freezing. And you may recall, or you may not, that my treadmill is in the garage, and that our garage has no insulation, obviously, but it doesn't even have a solid roof. It has a deck over it. So the only thing it shelters you from is the wind. The temperature is the same as the outdoor temperature. And working out on a treadmill when it's below 30 is not so much fun. Not so much fun. So, you know, kind of hard to make myself do that. Anyhow, whatever. I'm going to be back hardcore style when I get back from our trip. We are going to Michigan this weekend for a week to visit with family, and sorry, Ann Arbor people, we probably won't be in Ann Arbor, turns out. Maybe we'll swing it for a day, but we have all these family functions, and then we're going north, so we'll see what happens. What else can I tell you? Got Mr. F's stuff and the kids' stuff. I don't know about everybody else with Christmas, but I do start to feel like, I mean, I've done everything I need to do. I've done, you know, I've fulfilled every, like, inner thing that I should be doing, you know, for the holidays. Now we have a couple days left, and we don't have to go anywhere, so we'll do whatever kind of small crafty things we might want to do. I even got Christmas cards out, people, last night. I even got a kid to sign them all. And that, people, was an achievement. And Mr. F to sign them. Hello. It's only because they're both sucked into sing-off, and I was able to just shove them in front of their faces, so they that. What else can I tell you? 4 minutes. Alright. So I need to do the gift wrapping for our little family and decide what I'm giving people. I do not like to give the kids a lot of presents. Not really into it. So, and our family tradition is Santa brings the major gifts, and they're either in the stocking if they fit or near your stocking if they don't. This is the first year, and people, I'm regretting it. I shouldn't have done it, but whatever. That we got kid like a big, expensive gift. And we got her an American Girl doll, and things that go with it, so it ended up being crazy expensive. Now, because I had a moment of cheapness, I decided for the first time ever to get things off eBay. Why did I do that? in the end, I got this weird used American Girl. That was, at the end of the auction, it was almost, I mean, I saved like $10 off of a new one, so it's kind of like, why would I do that when I can't return this one if there's anything wrong with it? It seems okay, but like, what was I thinking? I really don't know. I got sucked in. The thing I did save money is, we got Kaya, and I got the teepee. And the teepee is really expensive at the store, and I got a brand new one, so what, was it stolen? Probably, I don't know how that happens. And I got that for significantly cheaper. So in the end, I saved myself $50 on the combo. But still, really expensive. So I'm really hoping it works out. And baby, I got some stuff. I gotta figure out what we're getting. But usually we do the stocking stuff, and then like, you know, there's like 3 presents basically, like one from each sister to each other, and a gift from me, a gift from Mr. F to each of the kids. That's it. And so, not a whole lot. And I kind of went overboard because I wasn't sure what I was going to give, so I bought stuff when I had my discount at Target. And I'll just return whatever we don't use, so I do need to, one of these nights when they're sleeping, get it all out and decide, and we have to put that teepee together, which sounds like it's somewhat complicated. And it turns out, people, I think the teepee is like human-sized, which I did not realize, but the box is gigantic. So that should be kind of funny, and I have no idea we're going to keep that. It's not like we have room for the stuff we already have. We do not have room for a life-size teepee. What else can I tell you? Our house is cleaned up, not feeling too crazy. I'm really relieved that I got stuff in the mail, because just with the stress of working, you know, babysitting all the time, and then I cannot do stuff like that. And then when I finally had the break, having this huge massive snowstorm come, which is so crazy, people. I mean, snow, whatever, I'm used to that. But for it to happen here is crazy, and it pretty much stopped the city for like 3 days. The National Guard was even here to dig everyone out. So, I mean, it's crazy. Even today, it's been, well, however many days now, 4 days since the snow, there's still cars abandoned all over the highway. You know, it's totally nuts. And they're all like encased in all this like plowed snow now. So it sucks to be them. And what else can I tell you? That's about it. It's not a whole lot. I'm kind of like, I found a church for us to go to Christmas Eve service at, because people, well, maybe I don't believe, I do think if you celebrate Christmas, you do need to kind of take some time to honor what it really is. So we are going to. Last year, you may recall, we went to this really fancy church, to the children's service that turned out not to be a children's service at all. It was like they had a really fancy children's choir, like the Harlem Boys Choir, and children were not really welcome, and it was totally awkward and embarrassing and horrifying, and we had to leave. So this time, I think I picked a more low-key church. What else? That's it, peeps. I'm feeling pretty reasonably good. Tomorrow, kid goes to the eye doctor, and then I think we will do whatever kind of cleaning we need to do, and then on Christmas Eve, I'm hoping we're going to make a gingerbread house as our activity, and then we'll probably have our fancy dinner Christmas Eve at home. I'm not sure what we can do about that. Usually filet mignon, I'm not sure. And that's that. On Christmas, I usually like to have really super low-key, not a lot of cooking going on, so I have to figure out my game plan for that also. And that's it. Since we're not going anywhere and not doing anything for those days, it doesn't really matter. And sorry to bore you.